Hello everyone. So we all know we're in the later half of October, which means Fish has officially released its Halloween update, Fisch Fright 2025. For right now, it doesn't have a crazy amount of content, but let's get right into it. So first, the points that hold this whole event together is candy. Candy can be achieved in 3 ways. First, these NPCs around the Halloween island, which you can access through the Frightful Mirror when you spawn in, will give you quests. See, this guy wants a vampire perch. They're pretty easy, but I would not recommend doing this just because it takes a while. The second option is just going up to the houses and asking to trick or treat around the Halloween island. You just need this candy bucket in your hand, which you get from just spawning into the game. So you just knock on the door. So he treated me. They just give you candy and sometimes they'll give you an item. See, like I got a marshmallow mackerel. On screen, you can see every item you can get from the doors. The items you really want to get are usually the baby Nessies, frightful relics, spooky relics, and eerie relics. They'll either get you a lot of money or they can help you enchant your rod. The third method of getting candy is by this witch's cauldron right here. First, you'll have to be on the main map. There's certain masks you can get will increase the amount of treats you'll get during the NPC housing on the Halloween island. So getting them isn't really a necessary thing, but will help in macroing if you want to macro getting candy that way, which I would consider the most effective if you're going to be away from your keyboard. So usually while you're just riding in the ocean, messages will pop up telling you that goblins are spawning. Right here, you could see one. They're always outlined. They'll always be on the major islands as well. You're just going to want to go up to them. Just accept their quests. They're really easy. Like this guy just said, jump 50 times. So 47, 48, 49, and 50. So once you're done with the quest, you just talk to them, say I completed it. They'll disappear and they'll leave this little thing here. Just pick it up, and they're called witches ingredients. Now with them, travel back to the Halloween map. Hold the ingredients in your hand and you can just insert them into the pot. You'll get candy, and on screen you can see every other thing you can get, including the relics. This is a really good way of actually getting candy because goblins spawn around every 5 minutes and their quests require no catching fish. So it's actually really easy to just crank them out. Some of the quests will involve you having to drown, so that can be a bit annoying. So just use a fast boat when you're doing these. Many people ask what you actually do with candy. So the main purpose of it is just to trade it with a ship that comes in this area around every 10 minutes or so. You could see there's a witch's pot and some bait. You can also get the relics that you can get from the other 2 methods of getting candy. This is pretty much the only use of it as of now until the second update of the Fisch Fright. Getting candy as of right now is just going to be grinding to get some okay items. So make sure to save up on some. On screen, you can see everything from the Halloween bestiary you can get. Most of the fish aren't really good, and most of them you're just going to use to exchange in the NPC quests. There are 6 mutations as of right now that are exclusive to this event, and they'll give you some pretty good multipliers on the things you catch. So the main way of actually getting the Halloween mutations is through fright pools, which spawn every 45 minutes around Moosewood, Terrapin Island, the ocean, Harvester Spikes, or the Statue of Sovereignty. Sundials do not work on the pools, so don't stock up on them thinking that they will work. You're just going to waste your money. So server hopping is the most effective way to get the Halloween fish to trade to NPCs. On screen, you can see there are 4 types of pools. There's the green, red, blue, and orange frightful pool. They all will give you higher chances of certain fish and different mutations. As of now, Fisch Fright is kind of dull. You have some okay items that'll give you some okay boosts for your rods, and the fish that you can get aren't really that crazy. The mutations though will be really good on certain big fish like megalodons and krakens, so just look out for that. But that's it for right now, so stay tuned for the second part of Fisch Fright.